Hi, I'm Natasha Nagle, and I'm here at Akko with Penn State University. I came partly for the excavation and for field work, but I also came to help with the archaeometallurgy and to take it as a class and to learn more about archaeometallurgy in the past and how it influences our perception of the site itself. So what I'm doing is I'm currently working on heavy fraction, which is what happens when you take a sediment sample on site, and then after that's brought back to the lab, it's processed and it's run through flotation. And what happens is when the water is ran through the sample, the light archaeobotanical materials will float, but then the heavier stuff will sink to the bottom. And that's what I'm currently going through now. And this is what we end up with. So this is what we sort through for the heavy fraction. It's a bunch of rocks, pebbles, clay, ceramic. There'll be shells and metal fragments, as well as bones. So we first measure it, and this one is 3.9 liters. And then we pour out a little bit at a time onto this sheet, and after we do that, we'll go through and we'll peck out things that are different, such as the shell, and we put it into a separate category. So each of these little containers is a separate category of things, such as shell. We have bone. This is the metallic or magnetic metallic fragments that have come out of this sample. These are the archaeobotanicals that I found, including an olive seed. Little chips of flint right here. And this is, so far, the pottery that has come out of this. And after we go through and find everything, we end up measuring it and then sort it and putting it into little bags to be analyzed later. In particular, I'm looking through to find the magnetic metallic fragments so that I can then go through and typify and classify them into different categories, which is part of my project for the archaeometallurgy course. So for example, this is a combination of little hammer scales and prills, and what they indicate is they indicate a time of metalworking, secondary metalworking, at the place where the sediment sample was taken. So that generally includes taking an ingot that had been worked or created through the first smelting process, and then as it was worked, these little chips fell off as they were hammering it into a recognizable shape or something that's to be used. Could be a sword, could be a fibula pin, anything of that nature.